Development and Tourism Committee meeting Tuesday, November the 15th. Call the meeting to order. Have you had a chance to look over the minutes yet?
Yes, Mr. Chair, I have. I approve.
All right, second that motion, and those minutes do pass. The only item we have on the agenda today is Nuvu Residential. Whoever, sorry, my apologies.
I'm Griffin Lassiter. I serve as Senior Project Manager in the Office of Innovation and Economic Opportunity. I'll be very brief, and I'll be followed by Trey Hill and his colleagues. In case you don't recognize this address, this is the Silos, as tentatively named, which is the old Sherman Concrete site adjacent to in the Parkside area. Just a few numbers. It's a 4.1 acre site. It's a large site. It gives us room for a lot of amenities. They're all listed in your submission, so I won't go to that. With completion, we're looking at, in the retail sector of it, about 20 full-time jobs and about 15 part-time jobs, which are always very helpful for UAB students. The capital investment is over $80 million. It's $80.5 million in the city of Birmingham. Finally, the request to the city is for brownfield property tax abatement for 3 years of non-educational property taxes. Of course, we never touched the educational part. And the 3 years of abatements amount to about $902,000 in ad valorem abatements. The environmental cleanup and mitigation costs run right at $2 million. So we're not being asked to pay the whole thing. We're paying what I consider to be a fair share. Over 10 years, which is our measuring tool that we use for our cost benefits, the total property tax receipts amount to an estimated $6.2 million. So our part is fair, and I would hope the committee will give favorable consideration. Trey, you want to come up and talk a little bit more about the project?
Thanks, Griffin. Good morning. Thank you all for making time. So as Griffin said, I'm Trey Hill, economic development lawyer with Bradley here in town. I have two members of the Nuvu team here. Matt Cox is the Chief Operating Officer. Tony Strachey is the Director of Development. So if it's okay with you guys, I was hoping for Tony to come just talk a little bit about the company, some more detail about the project that Griffin didn't share. Then he can kick it back to me, and I'll talk a little bit more about the economic impact and the incentive request.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool.
Thank you all. Yes, I'm Tony Strachey, Director of Development here for Nuvu. Nuvu we're based here in Birmingham on 2nd Avenue North, right off of 20th Street. We are excited to really pour out into this brownfield site and bring it back to life here in the heart of our city. As Griffin mentioned, it's a 4-acre site, which allows us to do some things with some of the other similar properties in the Parkside area that are all podiums, and we can have a ton of ground level amenity space, really engage the streetscapes for public access, and then obviously with a project name like the Silos, we're going to tie it back to the history of the site with the existing silos on the property and let those remain.
Cool. Are you now? I think I saw, and I might be thinking of a different project, but I believe it's this one. I think I saw a rendering that had maybe some like some water retention or some ponds.
So I think there was an earlier, kind of design of the property with a different owner.
Yeah. Okay.
That kind of engaged the existing reservoir a little bit.
Yeah.
On the north side of those silos.
That was a previous.
That's
rendition.
a previous.
Got it. I'll not mention that.
No worries.
All right. Do you have any questions, Councilor Moore?
So just so I'm clear, the ad valorem, the total over the 3 years would be 5.
So Griffin mentioned the $900,000 roughly number. That's per year.
So
for 3 years.
$900,000 per year.
Not per year. Per year for 3 years.
So $902,000.
2.7.
Got you.
Million
per year. Got you.
That's right.
Okay.
And so we're asking the city to consider approving a 3-year property tax abatement, the county a 4-year property tax abatement, and the state of Alabama a 10-year property tax abatement. The statute allows for up to 20 years. You may recall, and I'm sure Councilor Williams has on previous deals in the Parkside area, that's kind of been the deal that most of those have gotten: 3-year city, 4-year county, 10-year state. And so that's what we're here to ask you guys to consider for Novu.
You said that in most cases you would be able to go up to 20 years.
You can. The statute allows for it.
So pretty much this is generous then. Got you.
Hey.
All right. No question.
How you ask?
Right.
You ask. All right, you got a motion?
Motion for approval.
Second. So that item passes, and I'm gonna let you guys or law department take it to the next step.
Next week.
Y'all go on budget finance next week. All right, I'll let you guys take it then. All right, thank you guys.
Thanks.
All right, we have no new business. We are adjourned.
All right.